Greetings, salutations everyone, welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I'm very excited for today. We have a new update. Released
out into the world and investigating
yesterday.
Turning the
Not
unknown
today,
into the known.
but we were doing something else yesterday. So today is the first day we're playing it. There's a new character. Durin is out. He's a fire character, which honestly there's a strong chance for me to pull on any fire character. You've seen much of my stuff of fire. Yes, but however, he's also the brother of Albedo, who is one of my favorite characters in the game. Also, Albedo, I think, was the first character I ever pulled for on a stream before, so that's also really cool. His splash out looks absolutely amazing. Yes, it does. Look at it. A shadow. So we're going to pull for Durin. I will say, regarding how many pulls, I don't know. I kind of want to get his weapon because okay, I sometimes see things like, okay, yeah, what's the numbers for weapon versus they getting a constellation for a character, and like, cool, but I have terrible weapons, so it's like, yeah, I don't think the math's the same for everyone, because like my backup for instead of using his weapon is like, let's start with temples though. But I don't know whether I want to go for a weapon. Don't feel good? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow. There's my 19th Bannet. Oh, and also a number of characters, if you're unaware, with this update have gotten like buffs for like the first time in Genshin Impact. One of them is Albedo. But we have to do a quest to unlock their buffs. And that's the one I plan on doing today. Woo, Bannet, yeah! Woo, applause! I'm glad I have all of the bannets I have, but oh, I would like to get a Yahoda, that would be nice. And his weapon looks a lot like the event weapon. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it. Also, okay, also there's a really cool thematic thing with his weapon of, additionally, when the party possesses Hexarai secret artifacts, which you get if you have him and Albedo in the team. You get this buff, which is cool because I like Albedo, which gives me more of an excuse to play Albedo. No, not weapon. Yeah, fire character and first time pull. Good omen. I agree. Let's do it on this pull. Come on. No. It's also a bit of a conflict for me because I think I also have a bunch of Pharazoons. Yep. Already had max Pharazoons. So it's like the only new characters I can even get on this are Yahoda and Durin. But I do want to save some for Alice and Sandrone. Those are two characters that I would love to get when they hopefully both eventually release. But I actually do really want Durin. What we may do is go until we get Durin, and then I can spend some time between. We can do some questing and then maybe decide if we want to get the weapon. Come on, come on. No. Please. Ah, another frozen. Do I have enough of this yet? Okay, yeah, I hadn't. I was out of that. Let's just convert these now. Another 10! I do not know where I'm at pity-wise, I just realized. I don't actually even know what my pity was before this, even. One second. Okay, another set of 10. Oh! Oh wait, there it is! Okay. Okay. So, I'm almost certain I won my most recent 50-50. So this is either Durin or... I don't think there's any standard banner characters I feel that strongly about in this game. Okay, so just give me Durin. Just give me Durin. Durin. That's him! That's him!
Long time. I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really mini anymore. Do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
Yeah! Also, I actually haven't even met him in the game yet. Because I kinda want to do the whatever quest we meet him on stream. And that takes time. I mean, setting aside a stream to do that. Yes! His appearance is pretty normal compared to Sam, honestly. Yeah, I agree. Can we get another? Can we?
Hey!
Oh,
nice to meet you!
Yehuda!
If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right, I can help you with anything.
Oh, wait, I thought she was done. Oh, so I cut her off. Yes. Yes. I don't think that even cost me too many balls. I have 60 left. I think I must have done that in like 50 so pulls. I don't know exactly. That was not too many. Okay, yeah, we might do a few pulls for the weapon. I am not like going till we get the weapon or something like that, though. Wait, what? Oh wait, I know. I leave some of the things unclaimed on the characters here. If I'm still like working on the character as a way to tag the character, because like favoriting a character, I have Albedo favorited, but it doesn't put anything up here, so I leave some of the exclamation marks on some characters. Oh, look at him. Okay, I don't know how much I actually have to level him up. I have some stuff. Yeah, no. Don't have the... I knew there was something I hadn't gotten to yet. I was doing some work for farming some stuff for him, but inevitably something flower. Sadness. Okay, I don't think we're really going to be able to use him today at level 40. And we're not grabbing... We are not picking flowers on the stream. That sounds boring. It's boring off stream too. But at least when I pick the flowers off stream, I can watch a stream while I pick the flowers. So yeah. Oh wait. Let's put him in a party, so. And just so we can... Where's Durin? Right next to my level 46 traveler.
Hello, everyone. I'm Durin.
Going out into...
Look at those wings.
Leave it to me!
Yeah. I also actually needed to decide how I actually want to build him, because I'm unsure on some of the details. Wait, what? He has an outfit you can get from a quest? Wait, what's the difference? It's the horns. Is it just the horns? The tail as well. Okay. Sure. They should do more of those, honestly. I think they should do
Can I
more
stop
of
here
those.
and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
I like his voice actor. Ah, okay. What I want to do. So here's the plan now. Here's the plan. There is a... Would be nice. Oh, this is what gets you the outfit, I assume, since there's the outfit preview here. Ah, okay, but there's witch's homework here. I actually really have no idea what this is. And it might actually not be the most interesting thing to do on stream. I don't know yet. We're going to at least try it, see what it is. Because as what I do know is I need to do this to unlock buffs for characters including Durin and Albedo. I also have Mona. Also, I used a lot of Razor way back in the day. Haven't used him in ages though. So, yeah. We're going to try this. there's a chance at some point we pivot to do. Oh no. We may at some point pivot to maybe doing some more of the nod-krai main quest, because we need to catch up on that still some more.
Whoa! This is way too many books!
I have no idea if this even put me into a cutscene related to Witch's homework.
Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know?
I'm really not sure if this is related.
Something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt?
Lisa could be
Let me
related.
guess. You missed me so much, you just had
She
to
could
come
also
visit.
not
Is
be.
that it?
It is related. Okay. Oh, upgrade. Ooh. Hero business.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Also, it's the new Paimon voice
Well, I
actress,
wasn't
so it's
planning
definitely a new
But
quest.
then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
We're the only ones here, so yeah.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of
Is
all
it
different
Alice that's
kinds,
donated?
including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know.
Maybe.
So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to
I
just
don't know.
anyone. And sorting them
Maybe.
myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry. Just leave the commission
Oh,
to us.
I also forgot to say, I am
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon.
quite...
Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
I'm very glad that Genshin has done some character buffs. And not just because there's some characters I like commandos, but I think it's something that you should really
Finally! We made it to the
do,
last stack!
regardless of
What are
whether
some of
it's
these books?
characters that I like.
Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The
I
Little
did
Witch's
Alice
Dictionary?
submit banned books.
That title's
rude.
kinda suspicious. And
Yeah,
we already sorted
she
this
might
area?
not even paid
Did you notice it
attention if
earlier?
these are hers. I look forward to seeing the next buff, since this was a great... Yeah. There's like a number of characters I would love to see get little buffs. No, and it's not on the list either.
Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know...
I'd love to see my Mono Geo characters get buffs. That would be, you know.
Looking for me?
Alice?
Okay, I'm excited for Alice, but I'll finish that out. I would love to see buffs to Arataki, Ito, and Goro. They've fallen behind.
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
Ah!
What? Ugh! Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
A first I've heard of
No
it.
matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Weird.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh, dear, where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's
No.
greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation.
Okay.
Waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style.
Wait.
Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time.
It makes it sound like you want
That's how Em
to
put it.
cause the
Besides,
dangers
who
and
knows
save the
when such
day.
a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages
Okay.
together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So, how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Okay.
Sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I see what's going on here.
The huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through that,
It
Mado.
wasn't.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such
She
trouble.
is a bit of a troublemaker,
Sure you didn't.
to put it quite lightly.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad
Wait.
thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old
You
friends.
can tell we're
And as a
clean
favor to your dear
Newton.
Aunt Alice.
Yeah.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
All right. Okay, complete Witch's homework related quests to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain characters' skills and constellation packs will also change. Each Witch's homework quest is focused on a specific character. Obtain the corresponding character and increase their level to level 70 to unlock the related quest. Oh. Well, I guess that means we can't do Durin today. Since we don't have enough flowers picked. Alright, wait. I assume, is that an item? And no, okay, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, so I can do Razors, Monas, Albedo. Actually, all three of these characters. Albedo's the only one of these three that I really use much these days, but I used to use Razor and Mona quite a bit. Mona was actually my first 5-star character that I ever got. Still don't have official Sucrose. I actually, got to try Albedo's in in the trial thing for Durin, where you can try the characters that are currently up on the banners, Albedo has his enhancement unlocked, and it is so good for him. You also get a free poster in the to select in the event tab. I said that I think I'm getting Sucrose because I do like Sucrose quite a bit as a character. We might actually get in a combat that matters, so I'm going to switch Durin out. Well, let's keep him in the team and just switch to a team we don't. Another team. In my Mano Geo team. Yeah. I'm assuming Albedo's up here. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, Albedo's over there.
Albedo.
Wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, I sounded right. Is that the
Hey,
cat?
Albedo. Thought we'd find you here. Oh, are you painting?
Yes, I finally have a moment to myself. So I decided to pick up my brush and get some practice in.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened, huh?
Indeed. Of course, thanks to your help, and my fellow knights, that matter was resolved with little issue. In addition, I was able to complete the final task my master left for me. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Sucrose has been advancing swiftly in her studies too. She can tackle many alchemy projects on her own now.
I do wonder, actually, with the way things were worded there, if I'm going to get any spoilers for other quests by doing this right now. I wonder. Well, I also don't care because I want to upgrade Albedo because I want to play with him more.
The Knights of Favonius don't have any duties for me at the moment either. No responsibilities, no tasks, no problems to resolve.
It makes it sound like a bad thing.
It's not. It just feels strange, not having to rack my brain for solutions to all manner of problems. To be quite honest,
Do you want any spoilers?
I'm
My
finding the
memory.
idle life a bit
Okay, good.
hard to get used to. I keep finding myself considering if there might be other issues that need solving. But, unfortunately for me, Mondstadt seems perfectly problem-free at the moment.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying a bit of me time. Nothing good comes from working yourself to the bone. But if you're really that bored, you can come hang out with us. Paimon will teach you the true art of doing nothing.
No, Paimon and the Traveler
Well,
do know
I
how
suppose
to
I should
get
learn from the
into
best.
trouble, you know, so... if you're looking for trouble, I have a knack for finding it.
Traveler, don't say things like that. You're gonna jinx us.
Paimon, we don't need to jinx it for us to get into
Strange to see
trouble.
you so idle, Albedo. But considering that you've completed Master Rhindotter's final task,
Who is this?
I suppose you deserve a break.
Ooh,
See? What did Paimon tell ya?
one of the hacks in the
Last for
circle?
trouble, and here it comes.
Maybe?
Sabas, what are you doing here?
Wait, do you know this cat, Albedo?
Yes, he's also one of my master's creations.
No,
I
then...
suppose that makes him a family member of sorts.
Are they the unconventional family you've got there?
Don't you take that tone with me. I'll have you know that I alone
Hey,
keep the
clownfish.
giant house in order as its butler. And yes, that has meant
This is a
dealing
cat
with the assorted
battler?
collection of vials and jars that you and Master use, washing them, drying them, all that work done by one cat.
I like this cat.
You're a butler? How does that work? How do you handle vials and stuff without, you know, thumbs?
Hey,
How do you
Paimon,
stay
rude.
afloat in midair?
Yeah!
Huh?
About time someone called her out on it again.
Housekeeping is the same for me. Such facts are not up for question, and shall receive no answers.
Hey! You're not allowed to say the same answer that Paimon said!
How does a cat do the dishes? Can I teach my... You have to start with the manacle. It's important for the cat to do the dishes. The cat needs a manacle. Very important. Have a good one, clownfish. This cat belongs to Rinder. There might be best of you.
Ugh. Sure. But don't expect Paimon to listen to his rambling.
Allow me to get to the point, then. I'm here at Master Rhindaughter's request. She has a message for me to pass along. Ahem.
Dearest Albedo, in regard to that task I set for you, your discovery of an answer that you can accept is most delightful. Alas, once a problem is solved, mulling it over in one's head loses all meaning.
Aww.
I'm sure the pendulum in your ever-whirring mind is swinging toward boredom as we speak. Might I suggest posing questions of your own, then? Cast the answers you know aside. Instead, embrace the questions you don't.
This seems to be exactly what
questions have always been more
he
interesting than
needed
answers,
right now.
and much better for passing the time.
As he was just
I look
getting
forward to what
bored.
questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting. And should you come up with ones even I've never considered, all the better. It's unlikely, of course, but do your
Look at
best.
that cat.
And who knows? If you're lucky, you might just surprise me. Oh, and don't attempt to create a self whose sole purpose is to pose or ponder questions. I've tried it, and it doesn't work. Lastly, I sent Sabas with a gift for you. Do keep it well, all right? Ah, and no need to feed him. He doesn't get hungry.
Is that
As you
Sabas or the
instruct, Master.
gift that doesn't get hungry? What is this?
Master had quite a bit to say, I see. That really took a lot out of me. Well, I've passed the message along, so I shan't tarry in this frozen death trap for a second longer. I need to deliver a separate message to Mondstadt at any rate.
To Mondstadt?
Who else would have a connection to Rhindaughter and Mondstadt? Oh.
Is Durin
Although his birth was rather recent,
Mondstadt?
Master Rhindaughter has long foreseen what his task should be. But I digress. I shall be on my way. If I stay here a second longer, my tail might turn into an icicle. Your gift from Master Rhindaughter is on the table. Use it well.
What is the gift?
You know, Albedo, your family gets more confusing by the second.
Yeah, now you even adding a cat to the
Speaking
mix.
of, would that cat really count as a family member? He called himself a butler and all, but
Master created Sabas long before me. By the standards of a normal family, that would make him my elder, I
Okay.
suppose.
Okay.
Of course, my family could scarcely be considered normal.
No.
So,
No.
by that logic, that type of relationship holds little meaning. At the same time, Sabas did look after me quite a bit back in the day, helping me tidy
Really?
up various vials and jars. He even modeled for my sketches
Wow.
at times.
wait a second. The cat you
Wait.
drew today?
Wait, can I see
him,
it? Can I see the picture?
Yes, whenever I need to think, I turn to drawing and let my subconscious take over. It always helps me sort my thoughts out. And for some reason,
It is.
I often wind up choosing a portrait of Sabas. I have drawn so many at this point that it's become second nature.
We've seen you
Thus,
draw
this
cats
leaves my mind
before.
free to consider other things.
Yeah, we thought it was just a random cat. Guess he was a way bigger deal than we
Guess
thought.
it's more like
Well,
drawing
now you know his real name.
older
I can tell you more stories
brother.
about him sometime, if you like. But right now,
The tree takes pride in its most perfect fruit. So complete, so flawless. But you, O Seed of Dreams, do not settle for being the king of a universe, confined to its flesh.
I need to think.
What was the gift, though? Oh, that's all I needed to do to unlock it? Okay, nice. Talents. Yes! 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 Oh, I'm happy. Now I want to get 2 of his constellations because, yeah, I want to get his second constellation now. And,
What of you?
Yeah.
How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
I think it matters more now. Easy and nice that there's a bit like, okay, one of the things, I can't, we're going to go fight some hilly chills or something. Really quick.
Ample light.
So,
Active biological
okay.
organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
One of the things that really changes with this bath is, okay, wait, where? Wait, I think we'll go to some more of the nod-krai main quest in a minute.
Burst forth.
Okay, so I hit this. So, am I remembering it right? So. One of the really neat things, where it adds this new type of flower that he makes, and the really cool thing is that if his normal flower gets destroyed, the new type of flower like gains its properties. Which it's like, why is that important? Well, it's important because there's a bunch of bosses in the game that just kind of automatically destroy his normal flower, and the new flower does not get destroyed easily. So it's just awesome.
Charge!
It is awesome. I love it. Let's. I guess we just do the nod-krai main quest now. Oh wait. Oh. I don't care about Fischl, but I like Sucrose. She's a cool character in my opinion. I mean, she's an alchemist. Yes, I will grab Sucrose. Here's Sucrose. Fantastic. It's like I could do Mona's erasers, but I don't care as much about doing so I think I'll do them sometime off stream. If I could do Durin's right now, I think I would, but I need to level him before I can. Sucrose is extremely fun gameplay and character-wise. I like that she's willing to do morally ambiguous signs. Yeah! I like her. I'm glad I finally got her as a character. Also, I'd do Cleese if I could. But I don't even have Clee. I still regret that I don't have my my favorite two weapon type and favorite element, Pyro Catalyst. we just have Klee and Yanfei. And Yanfei's not exactly the strongest. I know. It's surprising. And I don't have Klee. I would like to get Klee sometime, but I feel like they're going to add Alice, and Alice is going to be a pyro catalyst character as well. Wait, I don't know where I need to go for this quest. Okay, let me just teleport and here and we'll pull up the quest. Okay. I don't remember exactly where we left off in the quest. Return to see Lauma and show your new intel. Sounds good. And we're using this team because Albedo's on it. We are using... If I could use Durin, we'd use a team with both Durin and Albedo, but Durin's not high enough level.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause
Think you get
even
done
more
with the
panic
spy mission last
amongst the
time?
people of nod-krai.
Yes.
But if
I
this
remember that. I can't
warrior
remember
is,
exactly
as you describe,
what.
he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was...
Wait. Oh, right. Okay, the most recent thing I think we were tacking into... Yeah. We were tacking to Demslet, Columbina. And we found out about the Raker of Solnari. Rare. Yeah. If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis.
Oh, I took it off, Atto.
As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect nod-krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition,
Okay.
I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Vtubie or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Sure. Okay, I think I need to turn it on focused experience mode. What? What? Isn't focused experience mode supposed to be exactly for this sort of thing, so you don't have to go to the other quest? What's the point of focused experience mode if it doesn't work here? Complete that quest. Oh, enable focused experience mode to continue. That's actually a bit annoying. I don't see why it won't. Okay, I have to do Genius Invocation TCG. Then. This isn't exactly how I planned for it to go. Yes, I do, Yagsatha. They actually have a mind goblin in
There's a player nearby!
in
That way,
Magic
let's
the
go see.
Gathering.
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we
It's
need
actually-
to be 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you!
Kind of.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
Time to duel.
I see you're serious. So be it. Then let...
Okay, it's been a while since I've done this. Let's see if I even remember how this works. Tonight. Oh, I don't. How does this work? Okay, the next time you. I love card games, but it's been ages since I've played this. I'm just very confused on why this is required. Yeah, I'm not actually remotely against playing this TCG. Because, I mean, I was just actually even comparing something to a TCG, wasn't I? I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I just brought up a TCG. It's what I do. I love trading card games. But I don't see why the game is having me do this either. I'm just keeping this hand. I'm sure I can figure it out. I don't think this is going to be complicated. We just got sucrose.
I want to
Because of
help.
that, we're playing with sucrose. Okay, we can... reroll. Yeah. Okay, so the way it works is we've got 1 and 2 generic 3. What are these? We can, before the round instant, target character's next 3 normal attack, cast 1 fewer unaligned element. So that's... okay, what's this? The next time you perform switch character, no. Choose 1 summon on the opposing side and cast it to lose 2 usages. In phase, heals your active character. The character deal... She's not a polar. Yeah. How do I use this? There. Sure. I think we just used that again. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here, though. Why do I have to do this? And then one more time. My tune. I could conceivably use this the next time you perform a switch. This switch will be considered a fast action instead of combat action, which only would matter if I wanted to like use. No. Okay, we draw 2 cards. You attack first. Sounds fantastic. I like attacking first. Terrible hand. Oh, dice. A roll. That's the most delightful roll still. We cannot use here forbidden creation isomer. Sad face indeed. No, wait, I wanted to look what it does. Choose one summon on the opposing side. Shift one weapon equipment card that has been equipped. Shift one energy from at most 2 of your characters and oh, I think I need to switch characters. Is Cry alright? I should switch characters.
Ready when you are.
Do I... Is he's not a polar, I have a polar. Should I shift one energy from... No, not at this point. Let's just go...
Cool it!
I really didn't need to use that. I should have... his skill. We're just going to switch back to Sucrose because I want to use her. Mo. Ooh, is that a catalyst? It's a catalyst. Yeah! Swap those. Ugh. I cannot get enough arrow. The character deals +1 damage. Boom. No, boom, boom. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, did I fail to use that? I have to pass again. Wait a second, can't I? Oh, I can't remember how all of this works. Okay, give me some arrows so I can at least use it. I'm getting too invested in this. When what I really want to do is the quest. Wait. When you play talent counter, a character uses skills spend one less ammo die. Neat. Use this though.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Exit. Now can we go play the actual quest we wanted to play?
Gosh, I lost. Let's play again.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders.
Let's not get back to the cat's tail. Focused. There we go. Why wasn't it letting me enable focused experience mode before? It was just like, no. Wait, did I do the wrong quest? That's not the one, right? I selected the correct quest. Yes, okay. For a moment I thought I'd selected Durin's story quest, which I do want to do sometime, of course. But it's not my intention to do that one right now.
Wheel of Life.
It is a shame this team doesn't have the mobility of my teams I've been using more lately, with Mavwika and such. Where am I going? I'm going over here. There they
Friendly
are.
approach detected. We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
I don't think you should underestimate
If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
I really think it's a bad idea to underestimate one of
only
the
works against human
sinners.
monsters, right? What if
The
Bruno's
5
super
sinners.
fast? Well, we'll just get a Neffa to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
No,
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Vtubie research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of nod-krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
Okay. In this case, our needs are in your hands.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know.
She's way too confident,
remains
but I
intel left
understand why. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back.
So it's like just now. Actually, the rest of this stream so far has been related to Durin and Albedo. And we also saw the cat, which is essentially those two's brother. And you know, those three were all created by Ringercat, one of the other sinners of Conria. Very powerful, not to be underestimated. I don't actually know what this one can do, what this sinner is capable of, but I don't want to underestimate it.
Remember that Sosi guy? The ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
What?
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
Wow.
I'll send a Nefa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Is Ruru actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay. I can probably teleport a bit closer. Nope, that's the wrong way. This way.
Go.
Okay. How's this going to go?
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing
Sure.
blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake.
Before we
Crap
start,
shop.
shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the wild hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
A sure thing.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now. Sorry about that.
Well,
They're here to investigate.
All of them?
yes.
The paperwork checks out.
Including
Alright
the
then.
tiny floating
Enter.
one. Investigate you through and through, Pie Man. And the way upstairs to the crime scene you bring.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
An
Greetings.
oldest friend, okay.
If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed.
Maybe...
Do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Maybe it was... Yes, exactly. Exactly. It could have been Rero in disguise, like how he turned into Lumin.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact
Disguised.
him, but he has not replied.
Wait a
Very odd
second.
indeed.
Interesting, actually, because... Did we not run into Flynn's shortly after we last encountered Luminous doppelganger?
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
It's not Flynn's. Though I wonder how often Flynn's is used as a disguise.
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime.
The Traveler, I think, should really pull... bring
Neither
up
the eyewitness
the
report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor.
doppelganger stuff.
So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
He might be an easy person to emulate. Yeah, also there's also a chance that maybe like if he, even if he's like capable of disguising himself as absolutely anyone, you might imagine he might want to stick to certain disguises that he's just most skilled at. And just is most skilled at, and yeah.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else.
Oh, I guess
Furthermore,
maybe we didn't want
Flint's
to
has left us with many
mention
questions,
the
all of
disguise
which will
into
require
that
a
guy.
reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flynn's, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flynn's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way.
Yeah.
First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's got to be the latter. Or both.
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Rerir, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
It sounds like they're really leading up to there is no real
In other
things.
words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time.
I really am leaning towards no real Flints. And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flints long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
We have to find him.
That is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return.
I didn't know she was going to say
I'll
that.
Stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
Well...
Hey! Why are you laughing?
Knowing we know.
I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel.
I think we might...
But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
We also...
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account.
It gives us an amount of power, him not knowing that we know, but
tossing him into
he
a
might
swirling
also
tumult
know
of public
that we
opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly
that
dispel
sounds
the abyssal fog
fantastic.
within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Hey, look, we get millions of gold from just doing ley lines, Pieman. We're going to do a set of 10 pulls on the weapon. Yeah, let's do 10. Weapon. Did I click the weapon banner? I hope I did. Yes, I did. Okay.
Going out into the world and
Might
investigating.
do more later.
Turning the unknown into the known.
Ooh, I don't have either of the waypoints. Might be faster to teleport up here, actually. Okay. I am really interested in where this quest may be going. I'm not sure. Investigate.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick! Is that?
Ooh.
Will at last part ways.
Monsters!
Witness my great undertaking. Oni coming through. Let's roll! Fall in! This! Who wants some of this?
I am right now keeping an eye out on Albedo's scene to see if I can see it do any of its new stuff. Just yeah.
Bam! Advance! Burst forth! Rally!
Yeah, this team isn't as good as it used to be.
This monster
It
was
used
lurking
to
near
be
the
my
ramp.
best team at
Must have been
one
a planned
point.
ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? We better take it with us.
Weird. What's this about? Okay, investigate deeper. Proceed deeper to investigate, I suppose.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Flins?
Isn't that Flint's voice?
I don't know whether to trust.
Shall the Savior save himself?
More baddies!
It's showtime!
Though I do love this team.
Charge! Coming to be! Attaboy!
Because I just like a mono element team. It's really cooler to me having a mono element team since it doesn't rely on interactions.
Coming through!
I would love a mono fire team. That's what I want. Also, I'd like a true Mano Geo team, but I don't have anyone that can heal as a Mano Geo team.
Let's roll. Charge! Attaboy!
There we go. Maybe we will switch to a more capable team. Part of me wants to switch a character in... Oh wait! Oh, I feel super duper silly. Albedo doesn't even actually get his buff in this team. What am I thinking? You need him and one of the Haxarai members in the team for him to get the buff. Do I have a team? Oh no, Let's not bother with it right now. I don't have another member ready.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Ooh. Fancy lantern. What's the spokes? I like the atmosphere. Oh no, lots of them. Defeated. There we go. Okay, that's where we're going. This is kinda neat. Oh no, hey! Rude. Right. Is that Flynn's? It's Flynn's. Maybe. I can't decide whether I trust him.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Wait.
You're a fool.
Is this?
You again.
Is that Raru and
What the? It's stronger than before.
I don't know. I don't know if it is or isn't. I feel like it is. Because, I mean, look at that guy. He looks like what I'd expect a senior of Canria to look like. He wants the lantern. What's special about the lantern? What? Something is. Flins can handle it differently.
It escaped again.
He has been trying to hunt
speaks for itself,
down Ruru? Okay, that's kinda something.
You're tangling with Ruru out here.
Wow.
All by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid.
Not how I was expecting things to go.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
Now, Flynn's. I think it has to do with powers that aren't normally present in this particular world. I need to get back to some star raid. I don't understand it either, just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting.
Wait, what is this
So
crystal?
my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after.
Can I see this again? Right. Many moons ago in the Wild Hunt clearance, I shattered one of its cores for... I sensed a power. Huh. It almost seems like it's almost by coincidence that this happened to him.
And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times.
He was weak?
Though I could not
What?
destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
Is there some reason that his power was contained and it might be in the present being released, maybe? If this object is contaminated by the Biswai Kiryatanyo person.
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably not.
Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, That sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters.
Roro is just after some
I shan't
fancy
deny
rats.
that I have your fortuitous
Yeah.
arrival and most outstanding assistance to
Fancy
thank for my
rats.
continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but
You briefly tell Flynn about Roro's mood of... Can you think
I
of a
see.
reason why Roro would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Yeah, it's not surprising
Indeed.
how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Sure.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom
Aww.
able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But
Oh,
every
guy.
year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes.
True. Good work
The
does not
higher-ups would
always
think
lead to good
He's
outcomes,
doing
yeah.
great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least.
Wow.
Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
Rather poetic. It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another
Yeah.
reason to take this Rerir's head.
oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
I don't think the sinners of Canria have exactly that
destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
moral.
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in
We
this
shall just
case.
have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on
Can
our
you
way.
disguise yourself? No. Probably not. I don't think so. we're actually going to take a quick break. Yeah. Won't be long. We'll be doing more of the quest and maybe another set of 10 wishes when I get back. No need to go anywhere. Alright, we're back. Back from our little break. I should also say, because I need to actually do this more often. Also, if you're watching this right now, and consider liking the stream, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Both help me a lot, and they're both free. Let's do this ton wish. Come on! No. Oh, I don't know if I want to do any more than this. Well, let's see. Do I have this one? I don't know. Ah. Okay, let's go over there.
Try and stop me!
Okay.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see.
Yes.
Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Forgot about
Masha
that.
Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh?
What?
And How are we supposed to do that?
Yeah.
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Is it to do with some ability of his? I don't know, honestly.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Investigators here again.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Private eyes.
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
You're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosie's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expertise of delaying tactics and help out. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
Okay.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on.
No.
Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
That looks like Flint's lantern, but where
Is
he
he in the lantern somehow?
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Flint's?
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito. I like
this
that.
lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
I guess the man is a reminds me of like a genie. What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
I actually don't know any particular reason that couldn't have been done through elemental power.
Come, try sensing it yourself.
There's so many random things they do through elemental power. It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
Maybe.
If the wild hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants.
There's something going on that we don't know about. I feel like
no stone unturned.
I feel like the deal with his lantern and the fancy racks has some key role to play in this. They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer we need to keep the place as is.
Well, that makes things simpler.
If Linz can become a fire
In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit.
Always be willing to
rest in peace.
ask for more characters to be Pyro, so I stand with you, he should be Pyro. Let's have more... Well, wait, do I actually want more Pyro characters? That's more characters that I need to pull. Wait. I'm second guessing myself now. However, despite a very...
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating!
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe, certainly not the meticulous mastermind type yet. Here we are grappling with this enigma he has left us. He can be a mastermind type outside of combat and a reckless fighter in it. I don't think his fighting style and his scheming style necessarily have to match. Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
Sure.
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right?
Huh.
It might have been broken in combat.
I think I maybe see where...
That's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the
this is related to
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged.
Communicating.
It just means that they're due for regular maintenance.
Yeah.
So the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Soci you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Did he? That's potentially really bad news. Maybe. Oh, if he was the one that was at the cannon with us, then there's like, I kind of think of two logical options, two logical conclusions as to why he'd be disguised as him and there with us repairing the cannon. Either he needed to learn some sort of information about how the cannon operates or how it's repaired or something related to that. In which case, honestly, that's bad for us because he likely found out what it is. The other option I can think of is that he needed the cannon up and running. He needed us to have the cannon up and running. So I either think he needed the cannon running or he needed some intelligence related to the cannon. Either way, I think it's very bad because I think either he has the intelligence he needs or the cannon is now up and running like he needs. I don't know. Maybe there's another logical reason of why he was there. I can't think of one though. The first sinner we've encountered is clever enough to be... But yeah. the sinews of Canria seem like terrifying threats.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it. Ooh.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
I can't tell exactly what he's doing there, if he is making himself invisible or if he is merging himself in some way with the lantern. Or maybe something else. Actually, I'm not sure.
Rev the engines!
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed.
If he's inside
Our
the lantern,
sincerest apologies for
transportation
interrupting
must
your
be
rest.
really easy.
We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
He says, you know what, forget it, I'm sure it's complicated, no further questions from me. I don't think he has any idea how complicated it really is. It's very complicated and just getting more complicated.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her.
Nah.
As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job.
Sure.
And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa.
Yeah.
You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise.
Yes.
8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of
Turns out
shapeshifting
he was
extends
too
only to
strong.
outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
Wonder if there's any way to take advantage.
No one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
I wonder if there would be any way to take advantage of this right here to create a system to help tell people apart from him.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
It means that the only thing he did as Soci was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the wild hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within wild hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
See, this is exactly the problem, because what this means is that the problem is that we don't fully understand his goal right now, and that's bad for us because we
So
can't
solve
work
one
against
mystery,
a
only to
goal
dig up
that
another.
we don't know. And honestly, we need to work against him.
Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Fair.
We should totally get some sleep first.
I want a rest day in Nashata.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now.
Oh, yeah.
At any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Okay.
Phew.
And there
that's
he
inside.
is.
We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon.
Hey.
In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind.
Oh, yeah.
As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here.
Hey, that's
The
good.
nostalgia.
It means that was you we met at that point.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to
I
me.
see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight.
I really would
Fortunate
like
then
us.
that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
I really would like us to ask him if that was him we met after we dispatched with the doppelganger.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Riri seems fixated
You
on
mean
you.
to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Man, don't play games with me.
You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
Is this QA Paimon's weapon of choice?
I suppose I do owe you some honesty. Whether out of gratitude
We're
or the need
also
to build
working
trust.
on the assumption that the
Your
cannon
deductions have been quite
is
correct.
able to destroy the
Should
fragments.
one wish to conceal
I missed
oneself
that
within a
sentence just
lantern,
now.
elemental
It's been a
power
few
alone
minutes.
is not
Sorry
enough.
about that.
You know
You're
humans
right,
well.
though.
And naturally, you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Oh,
This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I will have.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
That's cool. That's cool.
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help
Makes
but
me
feel
kind
that
of wish I
swimming
could
in
get
any
Flynn as a
direction would be
character.
equally meaningless.
But I already have 2 more 5 stars I want to get soon. I'm also kind of hoping they release soon. I mean, and Flynn's banner was in the past, and I wouldn't have pulled on him then, even if I knew this, because these characters were coming up.
Would it not
but
be
still.
better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
I wonder if Raru knows that he is not human.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a lightkeeper?
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
What?
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now?
Wait, what was it? Okay.
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
Okay.
And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you.
I like the way he describes.
We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
Yeah.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
I don't feel like Paimon's the cautious
about
sort,
my
but I
past
feel
unless strictly
the
necessary.
Traveler is.
Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry. Lips sealed.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Wait, I can't jump over this? Okay.
So
Who knows?
Hey! Where's
This
Flint?
doesn't look
Is he here,
good.
or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Yeah, we were
Resting?
sleeping.
We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
What's going on?
Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter,
Oh,
here to deceive us all. Don't get rid of him now.
Who let the
There'll be no
vote
end to
with
this.
that?
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
I think Guerrero leaked it. Something fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
He clearly knows something.
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
No, let's go by time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
Now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Teyvat is the meaning of this
Oh,
racket?
not fair.
Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest?
Yeah.
Boss, do we really have to entertain
What
people
she
who don't
said.
respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to
Yeah,
get a
you people
moment's
are making
respite
a
from all the
racket.
recent unhappiness, and to
And a
escape
place that
from all
people
this
sleep
talk of
in.
the wild hunt or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like
Rude
you
of
would come
these
bursting
people.
in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence.
No, you don't.
All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly.
Probably 5
You
a.m.
sure
too
don't
early
look
for
like
this.
an
Yeah.
impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat.
She's confident
But
they
if
won't
they
find
don't,
him.
then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the
Does
racket
she
they've caused.
know he's a villain?
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Nephew dealers
Come
in
on, everyone,
secrets,
move
yes. Yeah. You wonder if we'll see his lantern
No
somewhere
sign of
just
Flint's.
floating.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
This
Done
isn't even his
searching, are we?
home.
Guess it's time to uphold
You are
your end
way
of the
too
bargain,
confident
huh?
that he's here. He can also just stay at some other place too. Ooh. Nah, can't concentrate it in time.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information.
Yep.
Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces.
Yeah, at this point I really am leaning towards the fact that I didn't think this. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards the fact that what happened, and I could be wrong, but what happened is that Raru figured out that we know he can disguise himself. Actually, I mean, he figured that out a bit ago, and he decided to make the reveal at a time that it would be beneficial to him to make the reveal, rather than letting us make the reveal in our own time when it would be beneficial to us.
Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flintz's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flintz make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flintz out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, Paws. I was just getting
They don't
started.
know yet, do they? Maybe?
We initially intended to bring Flintz back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
Do
I
they
imagine,
know?
though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later?
Oh yeah, he might. He may. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows
I'm
if
not
he'll
sure.
come and get it?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
Yeah.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others.
Paimon!
We're going to need all hands on deck.
Paimon! Never totally noticed that slip up from Paimon. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not important, right?
Oh?
Never totally noticed that. Logically, Paimon shouldn't know that he's out of harm's way. He just knows that he left his lantern behind. She knows something's up.
Let's have this discussion over at my place.
She's too observant and Paimon slips up too much. Yeah.
Can't live life without a little spice.
Try and stop me!
Okay. The lantern's still here. I wonder if there's any sort of a time limit or any limitations on how long he
see.
can hide.
So Flintz has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Oh, hey. Hello, you
Is he
three.
gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Oh,
Earlier,
yes,
he
he's
said
on
that the
his
fragment had
own.
gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now. In
So,
that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So
I
was
think-
all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
From what we've seen so far, I think that Flynn can observe, is capable of observing things while in the home of the flame. That's what it seems like, at least.
If I were him,
So
I
I
would have
think he
simply
can
turned my
observe
attention
this
to collecting other fragments.
conversation. Because we saw the lantern in the room,
A
right?
reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rarir's doing.
Yes.
He must have been seeking more fragments.
Huh. This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
I wonder if there's a limit to the number of these fragments out there, or if they just kind of continuously generate with the anomalies. If there's a limit on the number of them that are out there, then there's like the conceivable way to cut him off of getting some number of them by getting a number of them ourselves. But if there's no limit, then he kind of just get the number he needs eventually, conceivably.
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Flynn's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest.
But we don't know enough about
Why don't we
these
find a few of
fragments,
those
do we?
fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
This right
In
here
other
sounds
words,
like a very
We gotta
classic.
destroy a couple of anomalies
quest.
and collect fragments from them, right?
This sounds like a
Lightkeeper
super classic
operations have
quest.
just about ceased
Just
following
in
the Sergeant
gaming
Major's
in
passing.
genre.
Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Roro, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, is getting revenge on Flynn's truly Roro's soul? No, he was concerned with getting the lantern and not with getting revenge, I think. We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeepers and one more time.
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall
Talking
deal
more
with the remaining
about what Flynn stole than anything worthy. Contemplating.
Paimon
Seems
didn't think she'd
people are
ever get to see
contemplating.
everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Roro, do not engage
Understood.
him.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in
like-
contact with one another.
It'd be like,
Gotcha!
the
Stay safe,
sinews of
everyone.
Canria. Just do not engage. No. Scary.
Huh.
The lantern
Anyone
is
seen a
gone.
lantern? Has Flynn dropped by already?
I wonder where we're going.
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Okay. Oh wow. Here?
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Okay. Go to the... Oh, here we are. Here we are. That's the cemetery.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Is that Flynn's?
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
How do we know?
Ah, there you are. Okay.
How do we know
Make
it's
this
him?
happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might
Difficult,
be
yes,
difficult.
but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into nod-krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Oh, what?
Ghost!
What's the matter?
Files suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just gotta happen?
Many strange
Flynn's
things happen
isn't
here,
human
but this is not
either.
one
Maybe.
of them.
Oh, what?
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
What's going on?
Hey, another file's moving!
With a similar title to...
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being
Who or
aided
what
somehow.
would be aiding us here?
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
I can't think of who it would be or what it would be aiding us in this.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Something about...
Let's bring our files together and give them another
bands.
look through.
Alright, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them.
So
Maybe
like
that was sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Riro actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger, and Rara wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? He can use
Yes,
Kuvaki.
that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Yeah. Okay,
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
This is exactly why the cannon part had me so worried when we found out that he'd been the one helping with the cannon. That like really scared me, because the cannon being good for him was really bad for us in a big way, and it seems that is true. The Abyss always seeks to correct.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Ruru also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point.
Yeah, he only has to be a bit stronger than the cannon to get a loud power burst, yeah.
Before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
It's still a mystery. Hey, tiny desk. Voice?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Hey, wait, don't go. You're the one who's basically wanted. Wait, what?
Ah, it's an ibis.
What? Okay, not what I expected, I'll be honest.
Ooh, Lauma must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Lauma's basically a druid.
Urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
Oh no.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
Oh no. This is really bad.
Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was
didn't
incomplete
leave the
when we
note
last
before
met.
it hit 2
If this
a.m. Tiny
bombardment
desk,
continues to
and
increase
you
his
passed
strength,
out on the
he
spot.
might regain his complete form.
I have this bombardment. A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Very bad. We'll just have to trust
Let's
them.
go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Okay.
You're here, as expected.
Humans.
Oh
you
no.
never change. Always trying to use powers you
Oh.
neither comprehend nor control.
Wait. Whoa.
It is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Oh, wow. He does look cool. Terrifying too, but cool. Also, humans, you never change, always trying to use power. You neither comprehend nor control. This kind of feels like a, pot meets the cattle. Cattle meets the pot.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
It's true.
This is the truth.
He's got us in a pretty good situation. So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them to.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise.
Oh!
Shame, then.
Yeah.
You proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
Oh, yeah, I'm really curious about that.
That is my corpse.
Okay. Not what I expected.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
Okay, let's see your tiny dust.
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Yeah. That whole thing is kind of terrifying. That's just the pieces of his corpse caused a natural disaster of sorts in some ways.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand is my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Wait, then why does he
Only by
maybe not
this
necessarily
most
need it now?
critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent
No, it's just
energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope.
No, yeah, I didn't think it.
My form.
What?
Over and over. Yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Is it because we like purified it? It's going to tune out the same for you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot.
Yeah, I think it's really bad if we if he gets hit again.
But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way.
Yeah,
Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler!
Yeah, I don't think we went shot by the cannon. I really don't think we went shot by the cannon. A short while earlier. Oh, look at that.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
Ah, but the
air
malicious
is thick with
actors
fear and
wanted
anxiety.
fired.
It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back in a minute.
Is she in there?
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing
Seems
to
our
spawn a
empire.
wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it.
He is
Lots
good
of folks
at
don't even
manipulating
believe
people.
the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
I mean, some people
Unprecedented
just care
danger
more
brings
about
unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic
long
situation
as
can
they're
vary
left
much from
alive.
undoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also,
Can
the
they
unexpected activation of the cannon entails a
do
high
that?
risk
That
of
would
incorrect
be
operation.
fantastic.
This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone
No, yeah.
I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
Yes.
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure.
I mean,
For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your
that's
form.
exactly what I was going to mention. Yeah.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
Roro has us
There's
in
no
a
time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to
in a
calm the townspeople.
good position
you
for
find a way to
himself.
stop the cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. And you have a letter?
Bad news, I'm
The
afraid.
traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what?
Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Because
Assessing
that's where
risk level.
Raru is.
Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired,
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Okay. Place is chaos. And you know, it wasn't Wild Hunt that did this. It was people. Just people. Manipulated.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we are
Panic
the
can
wild
be
hunt,
even more
we'll have no
destructive than a
choice but to
natural
force our
disaster.
way through.
Yeah.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
Well, he can't mimic the whole group of people here.
I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say.
Cannon.
Our island
Well,
and Nasha Town have never had
doom.
close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but
I'm
for
really
everyone here
interested
who
in where
wishes
this
to live
story
their
is
lives
going.
free from this
What's
chaos.
going to happen with Raru?
Please,
I mean,
have faith
even
in
if
our long-standing friendship.
if
And
the
that
cannon
this
hits him,
is
he's
where
going
my
to be
heart has led
terrifyingly
me.
powerful. If it doesn't, he's
Thank
still
you, my lady.
terrifyingly powerful.
Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some...
Good
Let's call
thinking
them
and affair.
friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Okay. Continue
Remember
on.
these
Whoa.
words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. We won't let you some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Okay. Here we go. Look at this panic.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
Yes.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Honestly, seems like an odd line of dialogue to me.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
Wait, how do we...
You think we had a choice?
Yeah, there's the cannon.
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always
the
been
barrier,
yours to
I was
and
looking
it
for it
remains so, even
somewhere
now.
else. Huh.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all
Okay.
yours now.
But there's going...
Got it.
I assume
Thanks,
there's
Mama.
people within the barrier as
Give her a
well.
crown
so-
cake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please,
I like Aino.
everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god.
She knows how
but
to
so long
lead
as we hold
people.
our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against
Nicely
the false
done,
illusions
Lauma.
by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up.
Ooh, yeah.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting
I
route.
like
Make
the way
ready.
that looks with Aino being carried by an apple there.
Out of the way, small fry. What
Okay.
happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough.
We're breaking
Brace for impact.
the barrier. Here we go. Oh. Hold on. Lauma. Nafero. Barrier. Breaking. Reaching. Oh, look at that.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
What? Oh,
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
I don't know either of their abilities really.
You on this?
Insulation chamber deployed.
Look, the rainbow! Ready?
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode. Ultimatum protocol.
Easy.
This isn't good enough.
Master of playing Aino and Danafa. I'm
Scanning.
so
Kuvaki
good.
ammunition fully loaded.
Skilled
Pre-shooting
right
complete.
there. A skill.
The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Alright.
Welcome back, Tiny Desk.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Oh, I'm sure I know can figure something out, right?
We're out of time.
Oh no. I mean, given enough time, I'm sure she could. Oh no. Really cutting it closer?
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
What are we going to do? Huh? Can we get this to work out? Real close. Oh! If we just... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we didn't mean to hit your facility with that. This is kind of an option. Block it. What was that? Something fell? Oh, move the cannon manually. Look at that. Oh, of course, this seems bad. It looks real bad, in fact. Hey! Raku! Raru! You're friendly now, right? Now that you're back to full power that makes you friendly, right? Yeah, blasphemy against death, yeah, Sure, he's friendly. Just the most friendly.
Well, that's not good.
No.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Did we mess it up for...
I can barely muster 10% of my original strength.
Aha!
Ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Though... This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before. Oh, what's going on? These are the sinews, I assume, because Rhindater is a sinew. I assume those 2 hours as well. I can't remember for sure.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
I'm not sure we can even kill him. It's just called him the blasphemy of death or something, right?
Being human, it It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world? None of it matters to me! Fools. Time to die!
I object. Oh.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge.
Sure, yes.
But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Whoa! Wait, is it? Is it?
You're wrong.
It's Sandrone!
The unknown is the fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
Yes! I've been wanting more up here.
You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Yes! Look at those attacks. Looks Geo to me. I really want to get here as a playable character. I assume Polonia has to be out of the kit if she's a playable character. I love her design, her personality, the way she fights. It's really cool. Oh, look at that move! Wait, is it? That looks like Columbina? Wait, that white looks moonlight-like, I'm not sure. But maybe someone else? Unfortunately, as cool as she is, she was outmatched. Yeah. I mean, it was a sinner, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, I think I was right. I can't wait to get to more up here in the story.
You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Linz, do you know who this is?
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh. Talk about a good judge of character.
I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win?
Yes.
Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
Look at her with their hands like that.
There's a Vtubie warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again!
Your voice actress is really good.
Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
They seem like a good friends. I'm a member of the subreddit, the Sandrone main subreddit, and like I don't know yet whether I necessarily agree with this particular angle yet. Could agree with it later, but a lot of the posts on that subreddit are Columbrina Sandrone shipping posts. Don't know yet whether I agree with it. Oh well, let's see. Right. This was quite unexpected. We would have been in a tight spot.
I was worried
without
about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
I will say, it seems like we're in an extremely bad spot with Ruru. One thing I do have to wonder about is, so absorbing Kovaki powers him up, right? One thing related to that is, do we know whether there's an upper ceiling, or if there's at any point diminishing returns on the power he gains from that? Yeah, I don't know.
You're not afraid to speak your mind,
Otherwise, if there's
like
not,
that.
you know, it's even worse for us.
Please
because
call me
of
Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Ruru's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now, at least.
Yeah, at least we can
still
maybe
don't know what his aims
not
are,
fire the cannon
and he may
at him
continue
anymore.
gathering power.
But
so we must be very careful.
I don't know.
After you left,
Anything we can do to stop him from just powering up.
Out there for now,
Empowering up
right?
more and more.
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see.
I said that as well.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Indeed.
Go now, all of you. Do not
We will
worry.
stop disturbing her. Oh.
My strength still isn't
no.
returning. It seems my time is running out.
I feel like she could have. She's hiding that. Whether from just us or also from other allies. Don't know. Return to Nashatown with the companions. Everyone convenes.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Rey hero Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Cucusaur into the wild.
Yeah, what she said.
I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Cucusaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Look at you. And the expression in that very routine.
Just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
It wasn't because of it was the piece he found to fit his strategy. If it hadn't existed, he would have looked for a different piece to fit his strategy. This wasn't your fault, I know.
That's right! And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Sure. Any particular
There's a certain
reason?
gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oh.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path
I feel
for
bad.
others.
It seems like he was a good
Every
person.
shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Very much.
Poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern. Hey.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last.
Minimized
even if the
his
outcome is not what we
accomplishments,
wish for.
even if
It
though
is not
he
dissimilar to the role of a
something.
graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Oh. It's not far. Oh, it's here. It's right down here.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
What's the optional objectives? What? Sure. Doesn't tell me what my optional objectives are. Oh wait, maybe chat with. I don't know. Okay. Oh, is that Columbina?
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Yeah, I did not expect
Was
her
it
to be
not
here.
you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Phew.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Vtubie will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all.
That's
They
actually
have more
fair.
troublesome affairs to deal with.
Rather, if I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in the nod-krai.
Well, it's good to
Yes.
come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like
Food
to.
is important.
There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try
And
at
eating
home.
tasty food can
You've
cheer
been
people
quite
up.
subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Roro.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else.
I think something else, but I don't know
The
what.
subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Let's talk about this Vtubie.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway.
Okay.
And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others.
I would love Mopa to gossip. Yeah.
There are many who could accomplish such a feat.
I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
There we go. Act 2 complete. Oh, what? Oh.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right!
Who?
Right you are. I forgot to
Question
introduce
marks.
myself.
And I
The
don't.
name's
I was
Varka,
going to try and guess,
Knight
and I
of
was
Boreas
actually going to guess
and
Varka.
Grand Master of the Knights of
I was going to
Favonius.
guess him. I would have been right too. But I said it too late. Doesn't count. Let's give it one more shot of turn. Another weapon, see if we can get it. There's a chance I'll also do more wishes after today. I don't know. But one more right now. And I'm not sure whether or not I will do more. But let's do one. Come on. No. Sad. Sad face. Hey, Reizu! I already have a bunch of Razors. Hi, Reizu just wanted to say hi. He's just dropping in to remind me to do his quest to upgrade him later. He's like, hey, don't forget, Dalag. You've got my quest to do later, Dalag. Like, I honestly don't know what weapon I'll use on him with. Like, I have. I don't feel like I have many good options. Like, this is exactly why I'm pulling for his weapon instead of instead of for a constellation, because it's like, when these are my options, yeah, I might do. Should I do one more? I'm torn because I would like. It's a 75-25 for the weapon, right? Can I check something? If I open a tab and then do we have Do we have any clues yet as to who the next banners are? I feel like it's not going to be either of the characters I want on the very next one. Oh! It looks like we know who the next two characters are. Some character Zibai and Columbina in the next patch. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one more set of them. Sure. So I am curious who this Zibai is because she's Geo, and I do like Geo. Second favorite of the elements here. I'll look at who later. Let's do one more pull on the weapon. Come on! Statue of the moon goddess. Ooh. Ah! There's a chance I'll do some more on my own, but I'll have to think it through some more. I really want to get Alice and Sandra on it, though. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here today. Anything to say? This was the second stream of the week. We have one more stream left this week. I know Alice isn't coming out for a while, at least. Yes, I'm fairly sure as well that she isn't coming out for a while. But I feel like there's a chance Sandrone is coming out. I feel like Sandrone is coming out sooner than Alice. When that is, I don't know. But there's a chance I'll want their weapons as well. We have one more stream this week. 2 days from now. Limbus Company. Yes, I think we'll finally be finishing Kanto 3. And I assume we'll be starting Kanto 4 after that. As long as there's nothing between Kantos, which I don't know. There's a chance. I don't know. And I don't know what we're doing next week. There's a chance we're doing a certain thing. We'll get to it. Exciting, although there is a very funny side story. Is it a very long side story or short? Okay, yeah. There's a chance we might play Warframe for a stream next week. Because there's a big Warframe update coming out with big story stuff in the Warframe. And yeah, I like streaming it. I really like Warframe. But anyways, I hope everyone has enjoyed today. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.